Yeah, I completely agree with you guys. I'm going with EHOME too,
Alright.
unless Wyvern gets some extremely good ultis on that IO +1 combo. I feel that EHOME's draft is just way, way more solid.
I think it's pretty quiet, but a lead overall right now for EHOME of already 1,000 gold.
They're doing very well, especially in the top lane.
Vortex coming through over mid on the Somnus, who is behind on XM.
But he got a region rune now.
Ooh, does he?
Or does he?
Stun comes in, and now you might just get first blood after
XM
this.
got
The
it.
Hex comes through, regen picked up for XM, and he'll also get first blood. Tombstone off cooldown committed for this kill, or this attempt at a kill. They will end up trading mids, but
And
Red
another
Panda's a
Tombstone.
+1. Yeah, more gold on that Tombstone. I mean, I spoke about EHOME's inconsistency, but I didn't even talk about how Elephant's been just the same. They've been pretty inconsistent themselves.
I don't know if it's really inconsistency in their case, or just like not being able to at all harness the potential they have. It's pretty strange, really. Oh, XM might be in trouble. He has the region rune.
Yeah, Splinter Blast comes in, the right click damage. He's not level 6, so he doesn't have the ball lightning, and that will mean he stays close to Somnus, close enough for him to get killed off again.
It's going to deal all the magic damage. IO later on is just going to be able to sustain the Weaver really nicely. Makes a lot of sense. Hex on Void Spirit here. Should just be a free kill on Lion.
Yeah, they've got the stun though, and now the Swarm comes in. Aether Remnant locks up Fade. Resonant Pulse is the finishing blow. Ooh, Astral Step and a double there for Somnus, getting Chalice just on the edge.
Chalice stayed behind, very greedy to kill a Tombstone. Helm of Dominator now picked up on the IO, which means now it's OS Frog time. 500 MS, let's go.
Necrobook 1 for Yang. He's going Naked Book. Ball Lightning all the way through. Look for Yang. Have 3 heroes here. They've got the stun. They'll have the Hex and the kill.
Red Panda
shows up, and he looks like he's just going to die. Soul Rips to survive. These heroes on the side of EHOME need to be careful.
No more steps.
Somnus with a step in 2 seconds, but already backing away. So
you have quite a long time to make use of that Orchid, even if you do not go boots.
For sure. Somnus spotting Ajit. But XM's here. They need to be careful. They've got the Hex and Ball Lightning in with the stun to follow it up. Primal Roar is used, but that's not for anything more than a defensive play that doesn't work out for them. Somnus is dead regardless of the fact of if Yang had thrown that or not.
Yeah, I mean, he just got hexed by a line that just walked up. He has a lot of movement speed, to be fair. He went Tranquil Boots into Windlace. Now battling it out for the top bounty runes. EHOME should be securing 3 here. Impale on Wyvern.
Yeah, they've got the Hex. They'll have the Ball Lightning with the Vortex. That's an easy kill on
He's out of mana now, though.
They catch XM trying to leave.
He has no boots, he's done.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, the relocate, no!
Can't get the relocate. Now he's coming back. That's a problem. They need to keep Fade nearby. He needs to get mana to try and help him. They should be able to surround him and look for his tether targets.
Radiant's top tower.
And they'll kill Fade. Can they kill Ajit? They don't have an Astral Step.
Yeah, he's just out. Like, that tether is too good. PA farming away, going to Battle Fury. Treads Battle Fury, not the fastest Battle Fury timing. So he's going greed, but not full greed, which might backfire in the end.
Yeah, certainly interesting that he's going to go for the Battle Fury. You know, we've talked about Battle Fury in both Southeast Asia as well as China, how this lineup, or how this build-up doesn't really allow you to fight too early on. You need, like, Battle Fury plus 1 or 2 items.
So you can just see this Weaver, he's just running around circles, but the overstate is
Curse.
welcome here.
He's got that ulti, so they need to be ready for this. Aether Remnant locks him down, and he won't even be able to get it off. Somnus gets the kill on a Chalice. Really well done there by Elephant.
I don't know what he was doing there all by himself. He was very, let's just call it cocky. Smoke up here, they still have Raw available.
Ball Lightning in, this is the Orchid reveal. They'll go after Somnus, should get an easy kill on the Void Spirit. Primal Roar is going to be used onto the Elder Titan, but over on the other side of the fight, Red Panda's being taken out by XM. Really low already, and everything on cooldown for the Undying. There's the Vortex pulling him in, getting the kill on the Red Panda. Now Fade falls. X-Nova with a 2-man sweep. Ajit trying to hit away. Ball Lightning.
Regen
XM
rune.
picks up a regen rune in the middle of the fight. And now Eurus is trying to go in on this. They've got the Orchid. X-Nova getting low. He'll end up falling, but Eurus is looking like he's going to die in return. And he does. So Eurus drops. FY trying to fly his way through the trees, but the trees have been destroyed. And FY now very open for another kill for EHOME. Somnus comes in, maybe trying to get one on the exit, but that's just walking into an Orchid. A big problem for him is Red Panda's respawn, throws down a Tombstone. Astro Step, Aether Remnant, Ajit in trouble, but tethers over to XM, not onto the high ground, and the Astral Step from Somnus allows him to get the kill.
And no boots on Storm. He only has 400 mana, very limited.
Orchid The Vortex, XM trying to walk away. Somnus now dealing with not a lot of health, but he does have another sip in that bottle. Won't continue to chase onto the Storm.
He's probably going to have it at this rate, minute 16, 17, which is not the worst, it's not the best. Means they're quite slow to come online. And they definitely have the tools to pressure right now. Still no Yules on Somnus, so there's a lot of time.
Winter's
Oh,
Curse,
Curse
that
on the
gets
Storm.
used onto 2. They've got the Tombstone down to follow it up. The Aether in the air to get the kill on the XM. They'll look over at Fade, take out both. Yang dominating. He had a tough lane, but he is getting kills here.
It's not bad, but I'm just not a big fan of like overlapping his strengths, you know? I feel like if he just went into Aghanims, made himself a bit more tanky.
Ooh, Ajit getting spotted here, slowed down thanks to the Necro
Roar.
Creeps. They've got the Primal Roar. Red Panda coming in, the 8th Remnant lands, and Ajit will be dead. They throw in a Nerve Splitter that will hit onto Yang, but I don't know how much more damage they have for this. The Tombstone's down, and Chalice just trying to get some gold here. It ends up getting denied by Red Panda. They get the kill on X Nova, and it's 2 kills for Elephant with no casualties at the moment. But look at this, XM trying to go in, FY
But
just
Yules.
surviving with the Cold Embrace. They've got themselves the 8th Remnant and the damage from Eurus. EHOME, they had a lead,
And now it's gone.
and now it's gone. Yeah.
He has to send the Spirit now, and he does so. It's a lot of damage,
I
though,
don't
it's too
think it's
late.
going to be in time. It's just short of the timing.
That's the thing with PA Destro. Like, you take Roshan so fast, especially with the Beastmaster and the Flash Golem as well. You're not on top of it right away, it's gone. And now this PA with Aegis is really, really threatening.
Certainly looking to maybe make a jump here to fight
Sleep on
this.
3?
That's a good sweep. They've got the finger, and now the Earth Splitter. Can they get the damage out onto this Void Spirit? Winter's Curse keeping him alive. They have the silence. Yules up into the air. The damage coming out onto X Nova. He needs to be very careful to dissimulate. They've got the Primal Roar that's out on a Chalice. Chalice is gone. They took out this Weaver. They'll get the kill on X Nova. 2 heroes finished off very quickly. And it just got delivered, and he pops it immediately. Hit with the Primal Roar.
PA deals too much physical damage. BKB itself does not help you against that.
That is
Storm,
really
Orchid it.
unfortunate. Yeah, silence is in. 2 right clicks from Eurus.
Raw on
Another kill.
5. Have to be careful here.
This game is really falling out of control for EHOME. Yeah, they stacked the Primal Roar and the Winter's Curse.
Yeah. If I had to choose one to blame, Eurus.
Eurus now hit with the Orchid. I just don't know if he has the damage. Maybe with Ajit. Orchid burn.
Bronze, Elder Titan tipping in, Lion there as well. Eurus might just be dead here. Finger available.
They've got everything here to get
And
this
dead.
kill. That's a big one to get.
That's a very uncharacteristic mistake here by Eurus, getting picked out like that. Maybe the communication a bit flooded, you know, like, why do you winter open? Guys, relax, I can't
Radiant's
play.
top tower is under attack.
But that's a big blunder, for sure.
Radiant's top tower is
That's for sure.
Oh,
Big blunder.
Beastmaster got slapped.
Sleep. Tombstone down. They need to be careful how far they want to go into this. They've got the stun to follow it up. Yang getting low. 6 times spree going the way of XM.
Now Elephant is dropping the ball, just like EHOME did.
Yeah, and now the game's back to even.
Yeah, PA 400 away from BKB. After that, as we said, she's going to be the king of the game. Unless she gets instant hexed, which is a possibility always against Lion. Core players hate Lion. There's no BKB here. Lion is in position already. Finger in 20. Storm is ready as well.
Ooh, blink forward, but a slow reaction to get that hex. Now the damage coming out, the Winter's Curse, the damage in to kill off Fade. They've got the Orchid as well as the Ball Lightning Vortex coming through onto Eurus, but the Cold Embrace keeping him alive. Eurus thinking about going into Ajit, who's about to go away. Can he get a crit in time? Oh, no.
Spirit?
Somnus.
He did not have vision of him.
He wanted it.
X Nova? Wow, he went in all by himself.
Tombstone, and there's the
he's
Stifling
dead.
Dagger. 3 shots, all needed.
So many, let's call it individualistic plays here. Like, there was no need for X Nova to run in there at the very end. Or no, 13 actually has the Orb of Corrosion, or Orb of Destruction as well. So minus 13 armor, putting Io at effectively 0.
Weaver forward FY here with a Shadow Blade. He's going to get some vision. The Sentry comes down. They have the Orchid, so they silence up this Weaver, and now Winter's Curse will lock him up. Shikuchi available once he's out, but the Aether Remnant's on point. Eurus going the other way, getting the kill on to X Nova. Time-lapse used. FY just trying to survive this. Chalice realizes he just doesn't have the damage and survivability around these 2 heroes, so he BKB TPs.
Yeah, with recognition if you don't have a bash or anything of the like.
Ooh, Yang caught by himself, who with that Orchid and the burn, with the help from Ajit's Spirits, will get the kill.
The mech just like a millisecond too late. If the mech, BKB and Lincoln Sphere, very defensive item ability as well.
Red Panda with the Glimmer Cape just walking up onto the high ground. And they've also got the Hawk Vision, so they'll throw down their own sentry.
He's really tanky on Red Panda.
Red Panda in such an interesting spot, though. Avoid the sleep. They know where they are. Ball lightning comes in, but they pop the Lincolns. They have the Winter's Curse. Astral Step, that's right across the bow of XM. Finger already used. There's the mech, so he'll heal
Just
up.
dies in one
They'll
hit.
Get the kill onto XM. Eurus just blasting right through him. And now over to the rest.
Another crit.
Jesus, Axe Nova getting blown up by Eurus, and Eurus still going in with BKB. Chalice on the run now.
Another
of
crit.
Course, there's the crit. The batches all coming through. Chalice gone. Ajit falls. Everybody dead on the side of EHOME. Elephant coming out ahead on the back of some crits here from Eurus.
Just a couple of
Just
seconds,
a
and
second,
now they're going
just
to
gonna
your
go for
force.
force.
Suddenly the game is just over.
Wow.
All right, I guess that's all it takes when you have a Beastmaster in your team. One good fight,
Middle tower has fallen.
and you're done.
They're going to try and finish this one off. They still have 20 plus seconds until Weaver and Storm are back up. They'll at least expose.
He has to be
finish
really
here.
careful on IO here.
Thrown in trouble. There's the jump forward. Somnus going
No
in,
bite
getting
on
the
the
kill
line.
on a fade. They'll just call GG. Elephant take game one. Wow, EHOME crumbling under the pressure that Elephant brought.
The last fight was just, yeah, it was
The
all
Euro
the
show?
Euro show, yeah.
Yeah.
Jumps in, crits the guy, jumps to the next guy, crits the guy, jumps to the next guy, crits the guy, kills the other guy with the cleave.
Quickly,
I'm just gonna
gentlemen.
predict elephant.
Elephant.
Yeah, I just like.
I'll go with elephant as
You'll
well.
go with elephant. Okay, I'm going to stir the pot a little bit. I'm going to go EHOME for game number 2. This Ursa looks, as you mentioned, she's going to have a good game. I don't know what's going to stop it.
So, and Ursa is definitely a hero that can deal with an alchemist.
We'll have to
So it's
see.
actually Ursa middle as well. So they're doing a lane switch too. Makes a lot of sense. Ursa, one of the best laners against the alchemist.
Red Panda getting caught here. Stun and the first
Easy
blood
kill.
for Fade.
Safe lane Puck against DK is a little bit strange because we spoke about how DK is a counter matchup to the Puck, but they put themselves into the position willingly. Of course, to make sure that the alchemist doesn't get pressured. I mean, that the alchemist gets pressured more. But so far, I
Ooh,
mean,
now Ajit
should be a
going
free
after
kill, yeah.
Eurus. Should be able to just jump and finish him off.
yeah, that's how you have to play it. Good job.
Fade just throwing some damage out. He really hasn't paid for the aggression he's thrown towards this Weaver Undying combo just yet.
Yeah, they do have Hex and Impel available.
Tombstone
drop.
That's going to be placed down. Chalice throwing some right clicks, trying to grab himself some gold. Maybe staying a little bit too long. The damage starting to come. And now they've got the Swarm. Fade and Chalice might just die here. The damage coming through. The stun misses. They've got the Hex onto the Weaver, but it's not enough. Fade's dead. Chalice
the
running.
Two more bites. He's fine.
No, he's fine.
All right, maybe I have to take it back with a Tombstone. This Block plus Zombie combo is pretty damn nasty.
They're very annoying to deal with. And now FY trying to get the ink swell. Ooh, okay. But shards are there from X Nova. Stun not going to matter. It is opening up space, though, for Eurus.
But they're stealing the big stack here.
And they threw down a sentry to take out the Dire sentry, which was immediately, swapped out again as Dire threw down their own.
Yeah, you have to be careful. The Tombstone did not even spawn a zombie. Impale again on Somnus. He is pretty fine. Now turning around.
Going for Fade. That
Wow.
is such an aggressive play.
Didn't pay off at all. What was he thinking there? He could have easily escaped if he wanted to. Still only 1,500 away from his Battle Fury, though. They're warding up his jungle a lot.
Yeah.
Both sides are warded up. He's just gonna stop the stack. But he's probably dead for it.
Oh, is he? X Nova's coming over, and they've got help from Ajit. Inkswell, Fade.
Oh,
He's
be careful
gone
on
now.
Ajit.
Ajit's in too far.
The
They've
zombies
got
are
the
on.
Tombstone down. He's going for the TP attempt. The damage
Wow.
is there. Eurus gets the kill.
I thought he was out after the
Got to the
DK
high
used
ground.
his stun.
Yeah.
I thought it was a mistake coming out from Yang. Unintentionally. He probably would have died there if they caught him. He had not. He did not have ult available.
Dragon Tail again onto XM, who is really playing with
Free fire?
potentially breathe fire is what he's playing with. Spear hits, FY on the low ground. DK coming back, Inkswell, and now turning back around, stunning up this Mars, but FY dead and in no man's land
Somnus
once
ping in.
again. They'll TP over Somnus. The stun only hits
Just
on
running
the
through is
Undying.
crazy.
And there's the snowball. So Somnus is behind the tier 1 tower while the arena gets used over mid. Asha trying to chase, but of course he's got that Shikuchi. Red Panda and Yang throwing out some damage on the Chalice, who finishes off the tombstone. The turnaround coming with Ajit and Fade following it up. Spear hits on the Red Panda, gets the kill. Dragon Tail Swarm coming through. They've got Chalice, and now they'll look over at Ajit, who needs to Earthshock away.
But it's giving a massive amount of space to Alchemist. He already
Everybody's
finished
coming
Battle Fury
over
now.
again. XM's in here too. But that's fine when Alchemist continues to just get that Battle Fury and farm his way towards the top and well and above it. Everybody else.
Done silence.
Themselves, XM, he's silenced, he's gone. Once they've landed that silence with 4 heroes around him, he's sitting in the acid spray. There's no chance he gets out of that.
They kind of sacrificed their playmaker in order to give Ursa a better game, but
Is under attack.
Hasn't worked out that well.
certainly not so far. Impale, they have Finger.
And they have the finger. They'll try to get the kill on the Undying Walrus Punch finish. This is drawing a lot of heroes over, so as long as this fight rages on and Alchemist continues to farm, it might be okay for them. They go to the Dream Coil, but there is the time lapse, which stuns them up, breaking the Dream Coil. Snowball, dust, all through. They've got the Earth Spike again with the Spear. They will catch Somnus and get the kill, as it costs them a lot to get that kill.
But that's what they need to do against an Alchemist.
The structures are fortified.
That's
Dire's
the
top
question.
tower is under
If
attack.
Yeah, they're putting themselves at a risk though. Oh, Somnus here.
double dust. They don't have Dream Coil, but they do have the finger, so Somnus dead again.
Yep, putting a lot of X into the Euros basket here. Only 4K ahead. Not a good sign, because the other two cores, DK as well as the Weaver, are struggling quite a bit. Ursa's not too far behind, you know. 6K sounds like a lot, but could be much worse.
Ooh, yeah.
Stun on the puck.
Yeah, he already used that illusory orb. They're going to charge up the stun, but there's the snowball. And they'll throw it, but the phase shift to avoid it. Soulbind onto both these heroes, which allows
Both
them to get
dead.
both. And the tier 1 mid.
But Somnus again.
Are fortified.
He died to a non-blink Mars.
Wow.
Okay. Must have gotten caught unaware.
Now the smoke out from Elephant. I think they kind of caught a glimpse of them trying to come over, so Elephant getting a feeling of where EHOME are on the map. As they'll come in, Ajit and X-Nova over to the side. Red Panda, his smoke breaks. Blink forward from Yang. Inkswell, Lion, he blinks as well. Inkswell won't land, but they've got the silence out of the line. That means no Hex, no stun. He takes it off, but now taking a lot of damage. 3-man Dream Coil into the arena. On the other side of this fight, they're trying to get anything they can. They'll look over as Ajit is throwing some right-click damage out. They've killed off Somnus as well as FY. They've only lost Fade for this, but Chalice goes down to Eurus.
Yeah, we just see the team fight
Ursa
prowess
trying to leave.
of the Tombstone, as well as the DK. It's a great item on heroes like Weaver. 260 health, and that's a free roll shot.
Yeah.
No coil. Oh, they do have coil actually. We'll have to see if they want to fight it though. It seems almost impossible to fight at this point.
FY bottom, he's dead.
Yeah, solo kill by the Ursa. Got on top of him with the Blink Dagger and Earth Shock.
Ooh, Chalice. He doesn't have Blink, but he does have the Arena, Spear, Snowball, trying to steal Roche, potentially a problem, but Eurus, he gets the Aegis. Somnus and Red Panda are already gone with X-Nova following suit.
So much
He's
damage.
dead, but the damage coming in on Chalice is too much. Eurus right-clicking away, taking out 2. They do pick up an Aegis, but it costs them 2 in the pit and 1 over bottom. Assault Cuirass, armor enhanced by 0, attack speed increased by 0.
Yeah, you actually have to drop that. Like, if he doesn't notice, that could be a big deal.
They're going to land the Spear here on a Red Panda. Chalice has quite a lot of damage. They get the kill on a Red Panda, and FY both supports taken out on the side of Elephant already. Dust used, Dream Coil coming out. That's out on a Somnus. Can they get the kill? The silence is there. Chalice with another one. He's got a double. Eurus trying to fight this with the BKB pop by Ajit. They'll land the stun onto the DK. Yang, he's tanky, but is he tanky enough? There's the finger. There's the spear. 4th kill there for EHOME. They're starting to clean up. Eurus TP with BKB, and he is gone. But 4 gone on Elephant. EHOME taking advantage of that fight.
And you know, Ursa did catch back up quite a bit. 70k now. Basher completed. And they're
Chalice?
getting the tools to deal with him.
Ooh,
Stun on
Dragon
Chalice.
Tail. And Mars, he just gets that blink delivered, but he's not going to be able to do anything with it. They'll get the kill into the Mars. He's dead for 64 seconds. He
No
bought
buyback.
out on the blink, so he's not going to have gold for the buyback. Smoke up here from EHOME. 5-man smoke down by 11k. They're kind of
He
you know,
can
still
die
in
on his
this.
Alchemist fast. If they link hex him,
Blink
they're ready for
Dragon's now
this.
coming in from Yang. They've got the Soul Bind that's going to connect him over to the Tusk. They've got the two-man stun. They'll look over as they take out this Mars, find X-Nova, and
Disarmed.
now they've got the disarm on Aju to pop the BKB, but he's trying to run. It's not going to be too much avail, though, if they can just catch him with another Dragon Tail once the BKB runs out. He'll enrage, try to run, stun charged up, that's thrown over. Urshock doesn't get him far enough away. The Bastions are in.
No
and it's a
buyback
double
as well.
kill for Eurus.
Yep, and that might just be all she wrote. That's gonna be 2 sides, more than likely.
Yeah, and they're gonna go for this Rax. If Ursa doesn't buy back, they might feel
doesn't have a
comfortable
buyback.
going for more. Yeah, they're gonna now start to get that knowledge, though, as they go for more and more of these buildings, and Ursa hasn't bought back yet.
Yeah. Alchemist actually decided to go into an Agam Scepter first, probably for the Weaver. Hex on the Weaver.
Dream
all in
Coil
it.
too. They've got the Abyssal Blade that's going to hit onto the line. Illusory Orb over with the Snowball. They'll get the kill on a Fade. They'll take out Somnus. So Somnus is going to be dead for 51 seconds. They pop the Lincolns onto the puck, but they're going to continue to go after this Rax. Did they give the Ags
Dyer's bottom
over yet? Tusk in some trouble. Stroke of Fate. Kill on the onto
Gave it to the
Tusk.
DK. Black Dragon. Let's go. 10 seconds. Cool down. And Ursa.
Somnus.
5-man smoke here.
I can't believe he's still just bottom of the net worth. This is just something you don't see from him that often. He really hasn't had a game in Dota this on this one.
Yeah, doesn't matter though. His team is doing the heavy lifting. Dragon Knight isolated, but he has 4k health. They don't want to jump him.
He's massive, and he's going to blink forward. He actually misses Fade because he blinks away. Urshock, they see the Red Eyes Black Dragon running their way, and Fade is in trouble. The Aeon Disc gets popped immediately. But they're going to continue to control up this line, get themselves at least one, while on the other side of the fight, they'll find X-Nova. It's this Weaver as well as this Grimstroke going for it as XM comes in. Dream Coil committed, so that's commitment, and maybe a little bit too much commitment, as it's just the Grimstroke. Somnus coming in, looking over at XM. Right clicks, Waning Rift, silence onto the Weaver, who does have time lapse. He'll use it. They see that Roche is up, and
be
Black Dragon
pretty-
available in 5.
Should be pretty free Aegis cheese here. Although I said it, they're all posturing around the pit. They probably do have to take this fight here, and they're willing to.
And they've got the arena with the BKB being popped by Somnus. They'll use that Abyss Blade once again, coming in from the Alchemist onto the Mars, charging up that
Ursa snatching
stun.
Aegis.
Ursa snatching the Aegis, but he's going to lose that first life very quickly. XM bashed
Wow.
up. He's dead so fast. They just have a lot of control. There's nothing
Enrage.
that EHOME can do. Enrage, but Ajit's slowed up. He can't get any damage out. He himself is going to fall. And, well, they do have buyback, but this fight is a disaster other than the fact that they snatched that Aegis, and it really just isn't enough. The Snowball a little bit too late to save Chalice. X-Nova trying to get away, but the Blink Dragon Tail is there from Yang, and they'll get themselves a 4th.
Yeah, and this Ursa was just sitting at minus 25 armor from Alchemist as well as Weaver Swarm. He just died in 3 hits.
Buybacks coming in.
Yeah, Ursa also has one. Will be the last stand here,
They'll try to make the stand against the Red Eyes Black Dragon.
which is about to expire.
Dyer's middle tower.
40 seconds on it not being up, but there's the Abyss Blade used. They've got themselves the Soul Bind. They're trying to defend as best they can. The
Puck is dead
damage
again.
is out onto XM. They'll finish off the puck, find Fade, 2 heroes gone. They don't have buyback,
And
and they will
GG.
kill X-Nova. Elephant securing a 2-0 over EHOME, despite the fact that they changed coaches on EHOME. They drafted well, but they just did not have the power to beat this Elephant side. And Elephant starting to look like they're back in form.
Yeah, if it's an Alchemist game, it's an Alchemist game.
Yeah.